Welcome everyone to the Side Draft Podcast, and welcome to our first episode in our new series where we talk about qualifying and its results. And for our first episode, this one had no results really.
It's kind of crazy. I think they're going to qualify, but all he's going to do is sit on pit road. I mean, it's kind of funny in some ways, but kind of embarrassing in other ways.
It reminds me of when you're going to school, pick up your kid or sibling, and you have that long car rider line. That's exactly what we see on pit lane.
Yeah.
We had like 7 or 8 cars side by side on pit road, so even when they did launch off, they had to figure out something. So they tried to figure out who was going to go first, because whoever goes first gets the worst lap out of all of them.
Yeah, because out of the 12, if you're the first one to go, you're going to be last anyway. So you don't want to be that person. I mean, if I was in 12th, I'd go, because I couldn't do worse than 12.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's something NASCAR is going to definitely have to work on. I believe they said something will be changed at Texas. Won't really have to worry about it at Martinsville, so they have another week to really figure out what they're going to do.
Yeah. I mean, they had this kind of qualifying before at Daytona and Talladega, and they stopped it just because of this reason. If you're going to have pack racing, and you don't want to be that first car out. And so everybody just waits, and, they want to be entertaining, and what's entertaining about watching them sit there? So they probably seen this coming from Atlanta when they was just sitting on pit road then. I just need to tweak it a little bit.
Yeah, it seems like we've had something weird happen every time, because at Atlanta we had that drag race to get off pit road with Boyer and Austin Dillon. Then at Vegas we had that where Chase Elliott and Alex Bowman did not make a time. And now we have where no one makes a time because of that.
So, yeah, a lot of fans go out to watch the qualifying, and they're really not going to look at qualifying if everybody's just going to sit there in this new package like that. I mean, they want to go out and see their driver run the fastest lap they can and maybe get the pole.
I mean, they do get some good pictures if they're sitting right in front of pit lane. So
just wave at the driver.
Yeah. Be like that time where a fan came to get an autograph from Matt Kenseth at Watkins Glen.
Now, I know it's really aggravating for the drivers. You look at all their interviews after the qualifying, a lot of them really didn't know what to say, or know the right things to say. And I know that you can tell they're really frustrated. They're trying to learn this new package, and they're trying to learn this qualifying, and trying to just all the strategy goes on. So it's pretty tough.
I mean, everyone wants to slam the driver, say that they need to start in the back or something like that, or they should be, not even in the race because of it. But it's not really their fault. It's just the product of the package and the way that the qualifying format is. The qualifying format was, designed for the package that we had last year, where everyone goes out and there's no drafting, nothing whatsoever. Everyone's going to go out as early as they can to get the best time. And now we have where you're going to need to go out as late as possible while still making a lap and not be first.
Yeah, I don't think they should be penalized, go to rear of the field, because they raced their way up there. They laid the good laps down to get into the third round, and so they deserve to be there. But yeah, you think you want some kind of penalty or something because they didn't make a lap. So I don't know. It's pretty tough, and it's put NASCAR in a tough position right now. So we're gonna see what decisions they're gonna make.
Well, we saw in round 2, Kurt Busch went out first. No one went with him, and he qualified like 21st. So it actually penalizes the driver to actually go first and actually want to make a lap early on in the qualifying session.
Yeah, if Dillon and Blaney would just left a little bit sooner, I believe they would have made a lap. And I know Dillon was already first anyway, but it would have really improved Blaney's position.
Well, everyone was, trying to shuffle each other out, coming out of the pit lane. We saw a lot of bumping. A lot of people trying to get into the right positions, trying to fall back because you want to be the last, really.
Yeah.
But also you want to cross the line where you can make a lap.
Yeah.
And none of them did. So it's really hilarious that it happened because it's, I don't think that's happened before. I know it's happened where like only 2 people made a lap, but that's the first time we've had round 3 to be completely irrelevant.
You look back a couple years ago with all the technical inspections and a lot of them wasn't even making it to the qualifying because of that. And now they ain't even taking off on pit road. So I believe one thing they could maybe do, go ahead and line them up on pit road. Whoever wants to come out first and let one car go, and then once they get down to the straightaway or half a lap or so, then let the other one go. And I know you still have sort of a group qualifying, but you ain't picking up the draft off the other one, and it's still entertaining.
Yeah, maybe they could assign some groups based on practice results, and send like a 5 to 10 car pack at a time. Not have like a time session. It's just where this group goes out for 1 to 2 laps, and then they come in. Another group comes in 1 to 2 laps. They come in. Something like that.
And maybe have it just like a 10-lap heat race.
Something like that.
So,
I think really that would best suit the package. And also you wouldn't have anyone not make time. But also you have to look at how would they line them up. I mean, of course, yeah, you got the practice results, but then it's like, what happens if someone just didn't go out there and make a practice run at all?
Yeah. So, I mean, it's pretty tough. I mean, NASCAR's going to go back and they're going to reevaluate this in 2 weeks. They want to do it again in Texas.
Yeah, so we do get a little break. We got Martinsville, so we'll have it'll be regular old qualifying where people actually try.
Yeah.
On minute number 1.
Yeah. We get back here to the short tracks and have fun at Martinsville.
Yeah, and Martinsville qualifying is always insane. But with that, Austin Dillon does get the pole because he raced his way in round number 2.
Round number 2.
It is weird saying this stuff. Like it's.
So we really only had 2 rounds.
Maybe we could just shorten it to 2 rounds from now
Maybe
on.
so. We just go 2 rounds and that's it.
We'll do the 24, or we'll do the whole group first round and then 24, and that's it.
Yeah.
Because maybe this qualifying just doesn't suit only 12 cars.
Yeah.
That makes the draft a little smaller. Maybe it could benefit from that.
Yeah.
But who knows? What do we know? Because we're just fans sitting on a couch. But that is something that we would consider if we was in NASCAR shoes.
Yeah.
But join us next week where we're talking about Martinsville. We'll see who gets the pole for that. We'll see you then.